Welcome back. Joining us now is Sabrina Aviles. She's the director of the Boston Latino International Film Festival. The virtual festival is online now until October 3rd. And welcome, Sabrina. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me, Karen.
So, Sabrina, the festival's mission is to showcase Latinx cultures and community issues and break stereotypes. Tell us why this is so important and how the films are effective in helping to achieve this goal.
I think we want to break the stereotypes, as you said before. That's always been the biggest mission of the film festival. And especially with what's going on in the news in the last year or so, or basically in the last few years, we want to dispel all those stereotypes. You know, it's celebrate our culture and celebrate the contributions that we've made to this country, which are quite significant. So, and also inject a little bit of joy, because we're above the issues, we're above the social justice issues, which are important, but we're also a culture that's full of love and family and music and celebration. So it shows a great resilience among Latinos.
So it is very important at this time to have a cultural festival like this that represents the Latinx community here in Boston.
Yes, it's very important. I think also because New England isn't usually associated with having large Latino populations. I mean, when we think about Latino populations, we think about Miami, Los Angeles, New York, but there's a large Latino population here, mostly from the Caribbean, a lot from Central America, especially in Chelsea, and we're here to sort of let people know that, you know, not only are we here in present, but we're also great contributors to the economy of the Northeast. So
Sabrina, tell us a little bit about your film background, and how you got involved with this festival.
Well, when I was watching most of the segments before, I was getting drooling, because I'm half Dominican and half Puerto Rican. So first of all, everything that was being said, it was like, oh yeah, I know what Casaba is all about. But I came to the festival 5 years ago from a film background. So I have an arts administration background, and I'm also a filmmaker, and I'm a working filmmaker per se. And so that combination, I think, really fit and gels to the role that I have as the director of the festival, because I understand that journey that most filmmakers have when they create a film. This is their baby, and as a result, we need to treat them with a lot of respect.
So there are a number of films that you're screening, including the documentary Rita Moreno, Just a Girl Who Decided to Go For It, and we have a clip of the trailer. Let's watch it.
Hello, cutie. She comes with history. Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. I was really drawn to her. She made me feel like a woman could do anything, because she did. She was a Latina, like me.
She just brings such authority and such honesty to whatever she's playing.
Some people might view Rita Moreno as the embodiment of the American dream.
At the age of 16 years old, she was the sole breadwinner for her family.
Little Puerto Rican girl whom nobody thought much of at MGM with a contract.
So a lot of people might recognize her name, but don't know some of the struggles that she faced on her path to stardom. Was there something revealed in the film that really shocked you about Rita Moreno, and why is she such an icon in the Latinx community?
Well, I think to answer the first question, I think that, you know, just her journey as being all the racism that, you know, unfortunately still exists to this day that she encountered as a woman of color. But I think that the bigger story is really, again, relevant because representation matters. And for me as a young girl growing up in New York City, I was half Puerto Rican. To see Rita Moreno was like, oh my God, it's somebody who kind of looks like me and sounds like me. I mean, when her role of Anita was the euphemisms and the colloquialisms that she used in that movie, only Puerto Ricans could get, you know? And so for me, it's just opened up possibilities of, you know, we could do this. We could be part of this industry. So it's so important and relevant today.
Oh, Sabrina, thank you so much for being here to talk to us about the Boston Latino International Film Festival. For folks that want to go see some of the films, the website is bliff.org. Bliff.org. Sabrina. Thank you so much. And everybody, thanks to you for watching. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at CityLine5. And you can follow me on Twitter at Karen Holmes Ward. Have a great rest of your day and take care.